Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss one of the OOPS principle, that is runtime polymorphism in C Sharp. So let's get started. Today's agenda is to understand polymorphism, what are the different types of polymorphism, why we need polymorphism, and we will show you the example of runtime polymorphism in C Sharp. So what is polymorphism? If we look at the English dictionary meaning of polymorphism, then it means one name and have multiple forms. In other words, we can say that one object that plays different kinds of roles. For example, the man playing a different role. So, in day-to-day life, if we consider a man, that is a single entity, but it plays a different kinds of role. For example, when man is playing a role of husband, a man is playing a role of father, man playing a role of is a customer, he is a tourist, he is a professional. So there are lots of roles the man has to play. The next example, if we see that screwdriver, so there is a one handle, but there are lots of different drivers you can attach with the one handle. So this is kind of polymorphism that says that there is only one object, but it you can attach it to different kinds of object. Next example is the ATM machine. So if you ever have gone to the ATM machine, you can see that you can insert a different company's bank ATM card inside the machine, right? You can insert a debit card or you can insert the credit card. So how the machine is identifying which kind of cards you have inserted inside? So this is nothing but the polymorphism. So this is only one ATM machine, but plays a different role to accept the ATM card. So what are the different types of polymorphism in C sharp? So in polymorphism in C sharp, we have two types of polymorphism. One is the compile time polymorphism and is a runtime polymorphism. Okay, in compile time polymorphism, again we have two types of polymorphism, the function overloading and operator overloading. While in runtime, we have only virtual functions. In this video, we are going to discuss only on the runtime polymorphism. So why we need polymorphism? So if we consider the previous example, we can see that screwdrivers, ATM machines, right? So these objects are encapsulating different types of object into one. There is only one ATM machine, but you can use different companies' ATM card to insert inside. There is only one screwdriver, and you can use different kind of drivers inside the one handle. So as a we can see that we can identify the different system as only one system. If we have different banks have different ATM machine, then imagine how many ATM machine we need to install into the city. Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate you this practical example of polymorphism in C sharp. Let's consider we have a credit card system, and I want my customer, I want to provide my customer three types of credit card, that is platinum credit card, gold credit card, and silver credit card. So I want to give a percentage of discount for platinum credit card, that is 20%, and for gold credit card I'm going to provide a percentage is 15%, and on the silver credit card I'm going to provide the 10% of the discount on the purchase. So here I have created a simple console application to demonstrate the practical example of runtime polymorphism in C sharp. So I have created one class, that is a base class credit card, and I have created three different class. that is platinum credit card, gold credit card, and silver credit card. And all three classes are going to inherit from the base credit card. Now, in order to implement the polymorphism, we have to provide a method virtual, and the subclasses are going to inherit, that means override the virtual method. So in all the three class we have the same method name, that is purchase, and all the three methods are override. So if you see in the platinum credit card, I have written method call from platinum credit card class, same method in the gold credit card class, and same method in the silver credit card class. In the program.cs file, I have just asked a user to provide their input. So based on the input, we will call the get credit card method. So in this method is very important. Whenever user is going to enter 1, so we consider that user want to get the facility of platinum credit card. So we will return the platinum credit card object, and if user enters 2, then we are going to return the gold credit card. Same for silver credit card, but the option is 3, and if any other option is going to enter, then we will return the base class credit card. Now if you see, let's run this program and put the debug point here. So here as a output, we can say that we are asking user to enter their input. So let's suppose I am going to enter 2. So based on our programming, I am going to get the service of gold credit card. So let's enter, and here we can see that now we have to call the get credit card method. So whenever this is the same concept in ATM machine, where we provide the input, and based on the input the facility is going to return from the ATM machine. So now let's go to this method by pressing F11, and here you can see we have credit card, that our input is 2, so it will go into the gold credit card. And you can see that base class is go credit card, but we can return any of the credit card object. So this is just like the screwdriver, where this is the holder, and these are the different types of tools we can insert inside. So base class is nothing but the holder that holds the object of child class. So here I am going to return the gold credit card, and you can see if the purchase method is called, if I press F11, and it will directly go to the gold credit card, and the purchase method is called. So the output is method called from gold credit card. Now let's run again this program and see what are the different options we can see. Please enter. Now let's suppose enter 3, and if we press the F11, we will directly go. Here you can see the output input is 3. Now the silver credit card, and the main, and you can see that if you press F11, you will go directly to the silver credit card, and if you continue the method called from credit card, and let's run again one more time, and if enter 7, that means we have we are not we do not want to avail any of the services platinum, gold or silver, but we want to serve the base class. So if I enter 7 and press F11, that it will return the base class, that is credit card, and if I press F11, then it will go into the virtual method, that is base class. So here the runtime polymorphism says there is a one holder inside which you can input your different types of tools inside. In the same manner, in the ATM and screwdriver, you can see that there is only one holder, that is credit card base class, and you can attach a different tools. So I hope you understand the concept of polymorphism. So thank you friend, thank you very much.